Hey beautiful people, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abaya. Thanks for checking out today's video. And as you guys can probably tell from today's title, we are going to be doing I don't know if I should say a debate, but
let's have a conversation actually.
Yes. Yeah. Like a conversation about what is going on with gorvenor. If you don't know her, she's a Ghanaian YouTuber, and what's the case?
So basically, gorvenor is a Ghanaian YouTuber who publicly describes herself as being part of the queer community. Yes, and she's also a law student.
She's no longer a law student, okay, but I want you to tell us the case.
She has not been called to the bar because according to some, someone snitched on her. She's probably going against the law of conduct of the law community,
and that she dresses a certain way, has a certain lifestyle on social media, and therefore is not fit to be called to be a lawyer. Yeah. So now that is the situation, that is the case here, and a lot of people are doing videos, tweeting, about their own opinions and all that. And I decided, well, I have somebody here who is kind of like she likes talking about these issues. I think yesterday we were even discussing it, and I told her to relax. I want to do it, I want to make it into a video so you guys can also comment down below what you think. So today we are going to be sharing our opinions on what is going on with gorvenor. It is just our opinions and ideas about what's going on. Don't come for us. If you have a different opinion, you can comment it down below. It's accepted.
Don't snitch on us, please.
Which snitching?
You see what they did to gorvenor? No, when the pen drives, go and send it to our boss.
On a more serious note, what do you think about the situation? Like, to me personally, I think that both sides are at fault. Do you understand what I'm saying? But then I want to hear your opinion first. Now let's talk about the authorities first. What do you think they should have done? Because as I was telling you yesterday, I believe that if you're being called to the bar or whatever, I think there should have been a background check. I mean, there are thousands of students, thousands of people who were who went for the interviews and all that, but I think there should have been a background check.
So basically what I'm trying to say is that even before they should have gone for the interview, the law school,
not law school. You see, there's going to be a list of people who are going to come for the interviews to be called to the bar or whatever, right? So when the list comes, right, apart from them coming for the interviews, I think that list, all those people like that, they have their names inside, there should have been a background check.
So you meant there should have been a background check
on everyone
coming for the interview?
Yes, every person.
So that they can actually say that you don't deserve to be called at a bar, to the bar.
You see, as they were saying, there are codes of conduct, right? Yes. That in general in our society there are certain things that when you do, you'll be branded as like a bad girl or a good girl or whatever, right?
We have morals and customs and traditions in our community.
That
and Ghana is one country that they really take it to heart.
Yes, they are very keen. We are very keen on morals and all those stuff. So I think because it is hers that her case has come.
Sorry to say this, okay, but I feel like she is a scapegoat. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to say this. I'm not saying disrespectfully. It's just
they're using it as an example.
Exactly, like a scapegoat. Mature. I've caught the girl. So if you try that.
Her case has come, now they want to use her as like an example
for everybody. So now everybody is scared. They're like, oh, you're fully on social media. I think we didn't see you. I mean, continue.
I think the person who, like the whistleblower, it was just kind of like enviness.
I think it was unnecessary. First of all, I really think Amma is a very great lawyer. Amma is not like Amma.
Yes, so far her journey that she has shown us and everything.
Yes, like you can see that she's somebody who takes law to heart. She's not doing it because of anything. This is a life. Like a life is law, right? And I feel like they're taking something so huge from her. It's like now she has nothing doing. I know she can be a social media influencer and all that, but you can tell that Amma is law, and you may never know. Maybe when she becomes a lawyer, she might have a different perspective on life.
A different perspective on life, as in
maybe how she carries herself on social media.
I don't think so, bro.
Personally, I don't have a problem with if you have tattoo and you're a medical doctor. As long as you're competent enough to do the work for me. That's what I care about.
Yes, but then here's the case: you are in a society where if they see you to have a tattoo and you're a medical doctor, you are automatically not trustworthy. Do you understand me?
thing.
Like, people judge you from how you look, everything.
People
even
judge
before
you in Ghana.
yes, even
on
before
how you look.
even before they get to know
Yeah.
you. I was telling you that I think that she knows what she was getting herself into. It wasn't like, first of all, it wasn't like she was hiding who she was.
These are from girls who have been watching Amma Governor since even before she went to Makola. So we've been watching her from the long. Not like we know her personally, but then like following her.
It wasn't like she was hiding who she was.
Yeah.
She was living out loud, and she knew that.
The consequences.
Like, she knew
Because
that the society she
yes.
was in, she knew the environment she was in, she knew that this could be a problem, right?
So one way or the other, she is a little bit at fault at what's happening to her.
Not necessarily at fault, but
Because,
like,
I mean, she knew what was happening. So at some point, she has knowledge that if they catch me, then I'm in trouble. Like, it's a big
that's
deal.
not what I'm saying. Like, being in trouble. What I'm saying is, if you know that this step I'm going to take is going to bring me this problem, why don't you work towards, like, have a backup plan or have a plan before the problem? Like, I'm doing something, I know this thing that I'm doing is going to cause this problem. Prepare yourself for that problem. But it looks like Amma herself and like her supporters, let me put it that way, like they are saying they never had any idea to the fact that
any idea.
Are you serious?
Yes, I never had any idea that
So
Amma was going to
you
be.
never ever
I never
thought that it could be a problem.
Nah, I didn't.
Wow, because to me, I
feel like it was a big change in Ghana. Like, I feel like she was one of the people that she's really bringing a change in Ghana, like on different perspective. And imagine if Amma Governor was a lawyer. Do you know what that means?
Do you know what that means?
Do you know what that means?
The society you're living in. We're talking
get
about
it.
Ghana.
I respect that.
Like, when we are
like,
talking,
do you know what that means
Ghana?
to people who feel like they can never achieve something because of who they are? They can
Yeah,
never be heard.
Like, being in the queer community.
Not just that, like, it's like an opening for thousands of people. People, just to say this, there are ladies who are sex workers, okay, and call girls, right? And there are cases where they feel like they can never achieve anything because of that background that they have.
But that is what they do. So obviously, it's not going to
don't get me
be.
wrong.
They're not going to be in the profession. But Amma is not a sex worker.
I'm trying to say that I feel like Amma wasn't just representing people in the queer community. Amma was representing people who literally cannot come out to be themselves. Not just being queer. It could be in anything.
But then that is the thing. You come out to be like someone like this. You should know there are consequences in the society that you're living. We are talking about Ghana.
I respect
and Ghana
that.
has a lot of
And
like.
I understand that perspective.
Yes. So
but the thing that I felt like Amma was going to be the person that's going to like actually open up for people to realize that regardless of who you are,
that is the thing. You can't
what
get it
you want.
easily. But you can't get it easily.
So I feel like I just pray that the community Ghana is open enough to let people
Ghana.
Please, this is my country. I'm sorry, I didn't mean Ghana. Like, you know what, Ghana. As in, Ghana is a great country. Please come to Ghana.
We are all pretending and acting as if we never knew it could be a problem in the
I'm
future.
not pretending. To be very honest, I never thought. I was very, very, extremely, extremely happy. That, like, do you know what? When she was doing all those Black Sherry's video, me, I was in my room shouting like, oh my god, what's gonna be a lie? What's gonna be a lie? What's gonna be a lie? I was so happy. I'm a rejected law student, so I was actually very, very proud. There's nothing wrong with a rejected law student. It's fine. I can still
No,
anytime.
yes.
But like,
So,
I was actually very, very proud that just a lady that is making a difference is actually going to be part of the.
but here's the case. That's what I was saying. That there was going to be consequences.
Yeah.
Why are we pretending like we did not
I didn't know. I'm not going to
comment
I
down
didn't
below
know.
if you knew, like, you
If
followed
I
this
had
case and you
known-
knew that there was going to be consequences. There was going to be consequences.
If I had known, I probably would have like.
I knew from the very beginning. I was like when she started showing us her journey, law school, blah blah blah. I'm
I was
like,
so proud, like, honestly.
no, I wasn't like I was not happy or something. She's doing good, but what I'm saying is like, so you never ever thought like, oh, maybe how she's like portraying herself on social media, being in the queer community, how she dresses, how she acts, everything is going to affect her.
I think the only thing that I thought would go against it was if the new law has been passed that LGBTQ members are not allowed to be in Ghana. That was the only thing I realized, that if this thing should actually be passed, if this law is actually being passed or the bill is actually being passed, this girl will actually be in trouble. That was the only thing I was about, but I never thought that it had an effect.
Well, I did.
I
did actually.
didn't
I
think
did.
about
I was like,
I didn't even think it was an offense, to be honest.
no, I'm not saying it's an you're not
It
getting
was
me.
breaching code of
I'm
conduct.
I'm not saying it was an offense. Look, let's remove the fact that she is in the queer community aside.
Yeah.
Right? And
A lifestyle.
her lifestyle itself.
What is a lifestyle? How you describe a lifestyle?
I mean, she's a normal person to me, but how she acts, how she dresses, and all those, it's
How
not
she
a
acts.
normal.
She's an ethic girl. She said it. She's like, I'm trying to get healthy collections.
Oh.
So I know you guys are laughing at my. I think she means one. I know you guys are laughing at my clothes, but I'm just trying to find my. Just
No, that's not what I'm saying. Like,
then explain to me what she.
no, how she dresses, she wears, like, she reveals herself, she
Yeah.
wears short stuff, how she acts.
The girl is in.
It is not something that is normally accepted, especially when it comes to the older community, like the older people in Ghana. Do you
Older
get?
generation
It's
in
not,
Ghana.
like the older generation. It's not a normal, like, it's not normal for them. Do you get me?
Yeah.
As it's normal for us, they see it to be like, you're a disrespectful person, blah blah blah. Do you get me?
You can't be part of the legal community.
Exactly. Basically,
you.
that is what it
Understand
is.
now.
Do you get me? If you know you wanted to be a lawyer, like, I'm not saying don't be yourself. What I am saying is there is limits to certain things. The thing is, no matter what, you get haters in the world. Maybe it was her hater that was a
I think it
whistleblower.
was undeserving. What the person did was totally
No,
undeserving.
no, let me tell you something. Even if the person did not say anything now, and since she passed her interview or whatever that she was supposed to pass, if they gave her the opportunity to be a lawyer, definitely one day it would still come out that this prominent lawyer has this lifestyle on social media. It would be a topic that would come up. So why don't we figure it out now? On both sides, they were at fault. If the whistleblower did not come and do anything, or like whistleblow her information or whatever to the authorities that she did or he did, I don't know who the whistleblower is, it will definitely come out one day, and they might be like, oh, you've practiced law for like maybe 3 years or 4 years, still this is the lifestyle that we found out that you are in, so we are taking your license from you. Let's be real, it is something that would happen, if not now, in the future.
Okay, so let's say something aside. Do you think there's something wrong with her lifestyle in relation to the kind of job that she does?
Yes, there's something wrong with it.
So people with that kind of lifestyle cannot be lawyers.
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm just asking based on what we are saying, right? So
I am
people who
talking.
live
I
that
am.
kind of
I am not
lifestyle-
Esther. Let's be realistic here. I'm
And
being
that's
real
what-
here.
Again, that's what I'm trying to be real with you, right? So people who live that kind of
Lifestyle cannot be lawyers
in Ghana.
No, yes, that's what I'm saying. I am not saying it that like they cannot. As in, I'm not like, if I was an authority, I wasn't going to allow them or
Yeah, but then
something. What I'm
based
saying
on
is,
the morals in Ghana, right?
do you get
Yeah,
it?
and the
Based
customs.
on like the society that
That
you
we
are
live
in.
You can't be lawyers.
Society conforms you in certain ways. You're a social worker. Why are you making me talk plenty? We've made certain rules and regulations, like, I don't know how to put it, or they've molded us into certain people for society.
Yeah.
And those who have the confidence enough or are bold enough to defy like the rules and regulations, there's always consequences for them. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Those that are scared, like me, we always go, yes sir, massa. Do you get me?
But do you think the society do you think it's okay to live in that kind of society?
That is not what I'm talking about. It
But
is not.
just
In
asking-
a way, I am comfortable. I don't have any problem with following the rules and regulations of society. Sometimes it's hard to do that. The rules are there to help us.
What is evolving? You're developing. You're finding new perspectives.
So
on
the
life.
changes will
So
come, but then you can't
why
expect it
can't-
to be boom 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 boom, like,
I'm not
here you
expecting-
go, take the change.
I'm not sure.
That is why people are overreacting, and I don't get it. This is the case, right? If you want change, but then you put all your emotions in it, you never get the change.
Yeah,
Do you get
true.
me? You need to be stable, like in
Have a
your
level
head,
mind, yeah.
in your
Control
head,
emotions.
and let your emotions not take the best of you, because if you do that, you're not going to even see like what is in front of you.
Yeah.
Now some people are angry with society and the authorities that, you know what, like, she's been in law school for how many years now, how come you didn't know, how come she has struggled to learn to pass all the exams she's supposed to pass, blah blah blah, and you are denying her to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
Others are saying, Ama, you know that in this society you're living, you can't be like in a government sector or whatever, and then act that way on social media, blah blah blah. You should have known this is your consequences, accept it. In my opinion, we should relax. We should try and meet in the middle, because like both of them are at fault. My problem is, how come that like people did not think that, oh, this her lifestyle is going to be like a problem for her when she gets to that point where she has to get her license to be a lawyer. I'm really surprised, Esther.
I didn't think about it.
Well, I thought about it and I was like,
really
it's going to be a problem.
I don't really see anything wrong with how she lives.
Why are you talking as if I am saying there's something wrong?
Don't get me wrong. You see, the thing is, we have been trained for 4 years to know how to keep our emotions on check when we are doing certain things. So basically, we understand that emotions should not be the very first core when solving a problem or dealing with an issue. That's why we are speaking based on like, oh, people should not use their emotions and blah blah blah. But there are other people who don't even know that emotions is the only way they can express how they feel through emotions. Do you get it? We empathize with things more. That's why I feel like I'm more like, okay, she's who she is, and she's practicing law, and she loves the law, and she's competent at what she does. So yeah, she has a lifestyle that she lives in her home. That's fine, as long as she's competent to do the work. If I hire her, Amma, come and do my work for me, and she can do it and do it well. However you live in your house does not concern me.
But here's the case, it's not her house, it's social media.
No,
everybody sees
it doesn't concern me. My one is come and do my law for me. Let me win the case and leave. My friend.
So
I'm not trying to make you my friend. The only thing is that I'm working with you, you're a colleague. Do you get it?
Okay.
And so I think this thing, in as much as I really, really respect the culture of Ghana, but I feel like there should be a change in that spectrum. Now, everybody who thought that they could have a chance to be whoever they want to be are now laid back. Truly speaking, that's how I see it. A lot of people who thought that, oh my goodness, like Amma is doing it. Amma is the forefront. Amma is literally being a lawyer regardless of the lifestyle. So she was your role model? No, she wasn't my role model. Oh my god, that sounded so off. No, like, don't get me wrong. Like, she wasn't my role model, but I respected her for what she was doing. I could never do that. Trust me, if I were to be whatever, I could never have the audacity to literally come out. And if they catch me, my father catch me.
You see, so the
but her parents were more liberated with her, and that's the good thing. She had a liberated family. They supported her regardless of who she is. My family, you can't do that. If you are that, you change. If I were to be that, maybe I may do that. But no, I'm not that. That's why I'm not. I'm doing who I am. She gets it. Basically.
Anyways, guys, comment down below what you think, because the two of us have like,
we don't have conflicting opinions.
We do in ways. We do.
I understand what you're saying. I respect what you're saying, and I get it, and I support certain things that you are saying, and you also understand what I'm saying. And so you understand, it's not conflicting, it's just our opinions, basically. The way we are arguing here,
that's the same way I know other people like me, I'm arguing with you.
I'm not conversation. Don't argue with me.
Yes. So the way we are arguing here, having a conversation, that's the same way I believe other people are also discussing the issue. Because I've seen a lot of tweets on
I'm a Twitter girl. I've seen tweets. And I'm like, do you know when they were actually recruiting the people into the bar, like they were giving them the awards and all that, I was just in my house and do you know I cried? I was in the car. I just started crying. I don't even know why I was crying. I was like, oh my god, Amma, how is she feeling right now? The mental trauma.
Yes.
Like, think about that. Did they think about the emotional trauma she's going to have? The stages.
But what are you talking about? That's what that's what I'm talking about here. You should have known there's going to be consequences. So why did you not prepare yourself for that?
What if she did? What if she did prepare herself? But that's why she's so quiet. I think she's so quiet on social media.
So maybe she has prepared herself for it and she knows how to go about it. Yeah.
Black Sharif is a blessing. Say amen. Yes, because the guy literally brought out an album that explained Amma Governor's state.
Anyways,
but to be honest, I'm so sad. People look in a certain way. That shouldn't determine the competency they can give you in work.
That's the thing. So you have to look that way down. I look like a competent person.
Honestly, I don't look at those things. I look at if you can do the work for me.
That's you. Like that is the 1%.
Like normally on average, I really don't.
That is the 1%. The 99% is saying that you have to look decent in order to be seen as decent. So why don't you just do that?
Just respect me, understand me, and then we are working together. Do you know I have this thing in my head? I'm like, I'm not going to be in a long-term relationship with the person I'm having a short-term work with. Do you get it? So my opinions on your life does not matter. It doesn't. I can suggest it to you, but I can't enforce it to you. So what if the whole world decides to? What if the whole Ghana decides to be like right now? There we are all looking like I'm going. What can you do? The lawyers in Ghana. It's like they have a reason that and lots of people are going to be lawyers in Ghana. So what's the point of taking? We can take you out. We can't take you out.
That's the thing.
So
Just as you said in the beginning, she's being used as like the scapegoat.
There are lots of people over there. Lots of people going to become lawyers. What is taking one out?
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening to our ramblings and rants and whatever,
and share your
our opinions about the situation. There's a lot of ideas and a lot of things we would have talked about,
but the morals and customs traditions.
But
they'll snitch on us, so we are trying to we'll become licensed social workers. Comment down below, because social workers, right? We are very open. Social workers are supposed to be very open-minded. I had to, elevate our to
comments down below what you think about today's video, and I'll see you guys in another video.
Relax, okay? So you have a problem? Come on,
subscribe, like, share, and
now
comment.
We can literally practice.
And I'm going to see you guys in another video.
Yes, come over to us, and we can literally help.
Bye.
Okay, bye.